Right, number 2 here. It says if C is between X and Y. So we have some point X, some point Y, okay, and C is between them. And they're going to be in a straight line. So we have line segment XY with C between them. Doesn't mean it's in the middle. It's just between them. Now, once we have this, here's what we know. We'll never fail if we do this. We know X to C's distance plus C to Y's distance. So this distance plus that distance adds up to the whole distance from X to Y. If we fill that in and then simply replace it with what they tell us, they say, hey, Y to X is 16. So this is 16. XY is the same as Y to X. CY, well, this guy is 4. And it says, so what is this XC or CX? You can write it either way. What's the distance from C to X or X to C? Well, here we subtract 4. We can see CX is 12. So we know it's 12, and it makes sense. He's 12. He's 4. The whole thing adds up to 16. We must write that equation each time, and we'll never mess the problem up. So C is between X and Y. So I have X. I'm going to make it a line segment to Y. C is between it. Doesn't know where, but it's in between them. Now, that tells me X to C, this distance, plus that distance, C to Y, is going to add up to the whole distance, X to Y. Now, what do they give us? They say, hey, YC, or CY, is 6. So this guy is 6. What about XC? Doesn't tell me, but it tells me X to Y is 10. And it wants me to find this X to C or C to X. We subtract 6 from both sides, and it tells us we can obviously see that it is what? 4. All we have to do is set the equation up each time. We'll never fail.